There's this little church over in Lakewood Club, and there's a statue of Jesus with his Sacred Heart. And my mom wanted to see that. So she went to this little church, and then after her little visit over there, I remember my mom was we were sitting in the sunroom, and my mom was sitting across from me, and she's telling me about this little church. And she says, yeah, Rachel, I walked in and I saw the statue, because, Catholics, they have statues. Okay. And there was this image of Jesus, and he had a heart and it had thorns around it. Why not? And then she says, but on the other wall, there was a statue of Mary, and that's Jesus's mom. And I said, okay, yeah, I've heard of her. And she says, Rachel, Mary, she's got her heel on a stake because that's Satan and she's going to crush him. And I said, okay, sure. And, she's standing on the earth. And then, Dan, from here on out, my mom is sitting there and she's looking at me and she's talking to me. But it's not my mom talking to me. And what I hear is, and Rachel, she's also got the moon at her feet and a crown of stars. Mary is represented by the moon and the stars, and she's calling you to follow her son. And
wow. You never told me this part. This is powerful.
I immediately started crying because I thought that meant it was a prophecy that I was going to die, and I was going to meet this guy Jesus that I didn't know, and I was scared. And then after about, 30 seconds or so, this peace came down, and I somehow knew that I wasn't going to die physically, but I was going to die to myself. And that Easter, my mom and I, we were so blessed. We were accepted into the church. We had our first Holy Communion, our confirmation, all of that good stuff. Baptism, we were baptized. And my dad came back after 40 years to the church. And ever since then, can't see the triangle stars anymore.